roll my sleeves up for this one.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
Round 3, you make your club debut.
Yeah.
But you also play your former team, the Doggies. Like, what was going through your head leading up to that game? Like, what were you feeling?
I was just more excited and nervous. Just wanted to get out there and play some fucking footy, bro.
Hands down, like, you've been killing it. Like, what's changed this year?
Just love the place that I'm at, the people that are there. I love rocking up the train every day.
Today, you've got to give us a sneak peek of what's to come for Let's Trot. You're obviously wearing the collection, the fresh collection.
We try and make designs that will fit everyone, because some people don't like plain colours, some people like Larry, so we try to have all options.
I lost my shit, turned off the TV. I'm just, it's just... Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Trot Show. Yes, we've been MIA for a few weeks now, but I've got my main guy and my partner in crime back in the studio. The Fox, baby. What's happening?
Not much, bro. Not much. Training, work, kids. That's it.
You better be matching my energy today, bro. My head's
Long
bounced.
day training, bro. Long day training.
I can tell.
I'm fired up, bro, for Let's Trot Show. Let's trot.
Bro, yeah, I love it. What'd you get up to last week on the bye week?
Not much, bro. I was going to go away, but thought I'd just kick back with the family, rest the body, and get firing for Magic Round.
Bro, when was the last time we spoke? I feel like it's been ages.
Been ages, bro. I think timing for everything, like footy,
Yeah.
had a slow start to the year in terms of
The suspension and stuff.
suspension, Parramatta, all that kind of stuff. And you've been busy as well doing your thing, so it's finally good to get together, bro.
Oh, you know what? One thing that made me happy that I watched a couple of days ago was you getting pranked, copping a bit of your own medicine, brother. What happened there?
copped it.
What happened? You got done.
I was going for a shoot for our next winter drop.
Yeah.
For Let's Trot, and I thought it was just. I honestly just thought it was going to be just a photo shoot, a couple of videos, this and that, you know. Anyways, I was on my way to the thing. I ring Jay. I was probably an hour away. I said, "Yeah, bro, I'm on my way," you know. And he planned for that an hour before the shoot. So as I was heading there, he's like, "Fuck, let's prank Fox."
Oh, is that when he? I thought this was pre-planned
so, like,
for
he was always
ages.
trying to think of something. How can we make something go viral? And he had one of the fellas at the studio. Madge, his name is. He's real talented, bro. He can act, he can sing, he can dance, he can do all these things. You know, and,
so good, man.
And they planned it an hour before the shoot. As I was getting there, so I've had no idea, bro. Like, I'm just like, the fuck, you know. And then 1, 2, 3 ABC, bro. I got there and I got pranked pretty much, bro. That was it.
There's a bit of context if no one saw it. It was they rocked up to the studio. They were doing a Let's Trot winter shoot, and the studio was double booked. Anyway, the guy rocked up. He was in on a prank, and he was kicking up a stink. You know, I booked for this time, but you know, Josh and Jay were there, and you know, it was a bit of a kerfuffle. And man, can I say, you actually held your nerve really well, really well.
Out of respect for Nick, the lad that owns the studio.
Yeah.
I didn't want to spray the lad.
Because you didn't know if they were close or not?
I just didn't want him to lose a client.
Okay.
Like, that's the whole reason I was like, out of respect for Nick. And then once I seen Nick getting real uncomfortable and going red, but he was undercover, like, laughing inside. You know what I mean? Like, he had his back turned, laughing. But then every time I seen him, he was full red. So I was like, oh, this fella's burning, and it was burning me, making him feel uncomfortable in his own space. And that's why, like, I was pacing around, just waiting for an opportunity to sort of say something. And
where's the studio again?
it's at Penrith.
What's it called?
Is it 40? 27 Project?
27 Projects.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to Nick, bro. I got this guy absolute beauty.
But yeah, bro, and then him and Jay were saying stuff to each other, and then next minute, oh, what's your name? Jay. And what's your name? Josh. And then he pointed at the camera, bro. I'm like, what the fuck, you know? And then Jerry, you know, and then I was like, no. But it was a proper prank, bro. I thought it was real. I was about to grab him and chuck him out the thing if he kept going, you know.
I was waiting for the
Yeah. But they got me beauty, and fuck.
So you done the photo shoot?
No. So when I got there, bro, I was obviously said hello to everyone, and Nick put the mic on me straight away, because we were doing a bit of filming and that.
Yeah.
And like in the back of my head, I'm thinking, why am I putting the mic on now? was a bit sus, you know, and I didn't think anything of it. And then yeah, bro, fucking yeah. I'll fucking break, bro. I'm fucking off it.
Well, anyway, it turned out well.
Yeah.
Well, today you've got to give us a sneak peek of what's to come for Let's Trot.
Yes.
You're obviously wearing the collection, the fresh collection,
Yes, I
right
am.
there.
This was a favourite. I did a little sneak peek.
I like that.
A couple of weeks ago.
What's the go with the colours? Why are those colours?
I don't know. Just
Something
spoke
different?
to the team and thought these colours go really well together. I really like this jumper. This is one of my favourites. But yeah, with us, we try to make designs that will fit everyone because some people don't like plain colours. Some people like Larry, so we try to have all options.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got standard black hoodie here. This is a signature one, if you can see there. Sorry guys, but
Yeah, that looks
one
nice.
with my signature in the middle. Let's try it. Then.
I actually like this Players Club shirt.
Players Club, yeah.
I'm taking this.
I think that's
Thanks.
only for members. That one.
Oh yeah, that's me.
But yeah, that's that's probably your training top, maybe when you play golf, all that kind of stuff.
Yep,
But,
yep.
This is your trot season. We always have a trot season every year. We just went playing with that. Not playing, I shouldn't say playing, but we just went
that's
with
sick. That's this will
something that you can wear every day. You can wear out, nice dinner, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, this colorway reminds me of a brand. Almost like Gant.
Again,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah, I like
Larry,
that.
like I said, we try to put stuff together where where people can have options. Like they might not like your standard just black hoodies or black tees. We try and make Larry stuff as well. So we've got those two. We've got the t-shirt. We got that hoodie there as well. If you can grab it, bro.
Yep, go for it.
Got this one here. This is the other trot season hoodie here. So yeah, we try.
I like it. Earthy colors, very nice. It's
material,
in.
you can't beat the material, bro. Like
Yeah,
we
I vouch
get
for
all
you.
this stuff from Australia, so we don't go overseas or anything. So
No tariffs.
it's
Huh?
we can restock everything pretty quick. So
He didn't get that. I go no
I
tariffs.
don't even hear. Sorry, bro.
I go no tariffs, huh?
But yeah, we might go on a sneaky China trip soon and try suss some more stuff out. But that's your winter drop that comes out May the 1st,
Perfect.
which is on Thursday.
Yep.
So hope you guys love it. I love it. Let's trot the seat. Oh.
Heard it here first, boys and girls. Well, you've been obviously busy. I just got back from Spain.
Oh, yeah, how was that?
Like all my stars. Oh.
How was it?
It was bad.
You haven't
It
even
was
told me yet.
It was yeah. Oh, I haven't seen you since I got back. I got this little memento from La Liga. Thank you very much. This was
La Ligma. Oh.
this is for little like they had like an experience.
Yeah.
So I went over with beIN Sport, who was the streaming provider. You know, he got Optus that streams the Premier League. beIN Sport streams the La Liga, and went there. You know, they rolled out the red carpet. Like they took me around. I went to a couple of games. Saw 3 stadiums in total. Got to meet players.
Yeah.
Do some challenges with players. Hit the crossbar.
Was it some of the best players in the world? But like,
Yeah, it was.
I'm not a soccer fan.
So I went
don't know.
to San Sebastian, let me rephrase. I was staying in the Basque Country. So you know how we got states here?
Yeah.
They've got regions. So they've got Galicia, which is the corner.
Yeah.
Then they got the Basque, where I was staying. Then they got Catalonia.
Is that the middle? That the one, the second one?
Basque
you
is
said?
in the kind of just above Madrid.
Yeah.
And then they got Catalonia.
Yeah.
That's where Barcelona's from.
Yeah.
So all those 3 regions speak their own language,
Yeah.
Spain,
Yeah.
plus Spanish. So I was there and I was like, you know, I'll speak and like I was picking up like different dialect. For example, like in Basque, hello is quechua,
Yeah.
where in Spanish it's hola, completely different
right.
different language.
Yeah. Right.
So that was a bit hard to navigate. And where I was staying, there was like hardly any tourists, no tourists.
Yeah, wow.
And they're pretty proud people. Like they appreciate if you kind of give it a crack and speak Spanish, which I was trying my best. It was a bit difficult, but I got through it. And the games I went to was Real Sociedad versus Mallorca. That was in San Sebastian.
Yeah.
Beautiful part of the world. Food, first class. Wine, first class. And then I went and watched Deportivo Alaves versus Real Madrid.
Yeah.
That was a hell of an experience. Smaller stadium. I think it was just under 20,000. Fans were crazy, loud, non-stop, close to the action.
Yeah.
Similar to playing at Penrith,
Yeah.
which I appreciated. And Also got an opportunity to kind of get photos with the Real Madrid players as well, which was mad. Bro, they're pretty. I didn't realize this, but they're pretty strict. Like the home team were unreal in terms of like me getting to meet them, speak to them, have photos and stuff. But Madrid, you're not allowed to take like any photos before the game, speak to them.
Oh, wow.
There's like this feud with like Florentino Perez, who is the president of Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And the Liga president, like the Peter Volandis over there, like they don't talk to each other.
Yeah, right.
And the Real Madrid players won't do any media, and they get fined every single week. And the president will just keeps paying it. Keeps paying it.
Just chump change.
Yeah, it's crazy, crazy money. But yeah, like meeting guys like the manager Carlo Ancelotti. When am I ever going to meet him again? The keeper Courtois, Mbappe. Rudiger, the centre back, Valverde, Modric.
Oh, I don't even know who you're talking
Vinny
about.
Jr. Oh man, all these guys.
Oh no, he's in Mbappe. That's
yeah. He got Ricarded that game.
Oh no,
he got Ricarded. Yeah. Ugly challenge, shin right in the shin, bang. But yeah, the experience was mad. It just wasn't long enough. I was going to go to Madrid.
Yeah.
Because I'm an Arsenal supporter. They were playing in the Champions League, but. I checked the tickets were like €1,000 for the nosebleeds. So
what's that?
That's like almost $2,000. And then to change all my flights around was going to cost me another €4,000. So it was all, like 3 extra days. It was going to cost me like $10,000. I was like, not happening. But yeah, man, it was a hell of an experience. And
that's mad, bro.
It just wasn't long enough.
Traveling the world, doing what you love.
Man, it was mad. I don't know. I'm dying to go back. I got the itch.
How's retirement been, bro, for you? It's been what, 12 months now? Almost.
I'm enjoying it. No, I've been enjoying 18 months now, something
really?
like that. Yeah, 18 months. I'm enjoying it, to be honest. Like I'm doing other things. Like I'm just not only focusing on footy like I was for footy and family.
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of got, fingers in different pies.
Yeah.
I'm doing radio with Triple M every Saturday.
Yeah,
I'm doing this. Mad.
Good crew there, what?
Yeah, good crew. Me, Anthony Maroon.
You do it with Woodsy or not?
Nah, Woodsy does it during the week. In the morning.
Oh, my God. He gets really hard,
He can talk underwater, the big fella. But doing this. I've got League Lab.
Yeah.
I've just got over 20 kids now, which is pretty cool.
Wow.
Man, I'm busy, but good. Like when I first retired, I was a bit all over the shop. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Kind of had to change who I was.
Yeah.
Didn't know what I was passionate about.
Yeah.
But now
because you're sort of get out of that routine of you're just always busy training and all that.
You know what,
stuff.
bro? You don't appreciate how much time you actually have when you're playing footy until you actually retire.
Yeah.
Like when you retire, you know that your back's up against the wall and you've kind of. I think it's a bit of pressure as well.
Yeah.
Like I think under pressure we thrive, but we don't thrive when we're too comfortable. I think.
Yeah.
When you get too comfortable, you get complacent, and it's not only in footy, but it's just in life in general. Yeah. But, there's a saying like pressure's a privilege.
Yeah, it is.
That's so true.
So true.
Speaking of pressure, like you, man, like you've had a lot of pressure going into this season. Like you're, but honestly, man, like hands down, like you've been killing it. Like what's changed this year?
I think just being happy, bro. Just love the place that I'm at, the people that are there. It's the people that really make the club. Like I love rocking up the train every day. The boys are good, coaching staff are good. I know we had a slow start to the year, but I just love how the boys are just willing to work hard, but willing to learn the new system that Rolsey's brought in, and just being able to help Rolsey and the coaching staff help the players. Like I love that. So yeah, good bunch of boys, man, and body's feeling good. It's probably the best I've felt in a long time. No niggling injuries or that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, bro, I just really enjoy my football. The style of footy that we're playing at the Eels, I'm really enjoying it. It really suits me. So. I think that's why I'm building a lot of confidence being back. I think, yeah.
What about Mitch having him back?
Oh my God, I don't know.
That he was taking the piss that game, his first game back. Oh my God, that 40-20. And I could just see him strutting around, I think it is the man. I'm like, bro.
Straight up, right? He is the man.
He is the man.
He is like just his experience, his talk on the field. Like I just knew straight away when he come back into the squad, he just led us around so much. He kicked the ball in the right spots for us. He gave us energy when we had the ball, and our attack just flowed when he was on the field. No disrespect to the younger boys or anything, but just his experience when he come back, like just give us so much energy, attack and defense. It's the stuff that like footy fans don't see that we see in our forwards. So yeah, bro, like it's mad to have him back, and I knew once we had him back that we'd give ourselves every chance to get the result on the weekend, and we did. So
he's almost got the same influence like a Tommy Turbo to a Manly, a Kalen Ponga to like a Newcastle. You know, like I think a lot of people have been sleeping on Mitch the last couple of seasons. Well, I think off the back of last year's Origin series, you know, he's really claimed to be he is one of the best halfbacks going around in the game now. But you can see how much of an influence he not only has on the club, but that team, like you boys, like you guys were a completely different team. It's like you got shot with adrenaline, man, like with him in the team. Like he's just...
Oh, well, just the start of the season, we're defending so much back-to-back sets.
Yeah.
We'll give them penalties away. We'll making errors, back-to-back errors, all kind of stuff, and it zaps your energy when you have the ball, and that's why we weren't attacking as good as what we should have. But when Mitch was there, bro, like when we're under fatigue, he's got the loudest voice on the field and just steering us around, getting us to our spots, and that's what makes him so great. His energy when we're playing. So I'm so happy to have him back.
Yeah, I know. I can imagine. And tell me about you. Like,
I
want to ask you this question. Obviously, your speed is your trademark. Like, what did you always have that speed? Like, or was it something you had to develop like throughout your career?
No, I always had speed. I never did athletics training, all that kind of stuff. It was always just footy training. I was so hooked on to footy. So, but just as I got older, as training got harder, moving through the ranks of footy, it sort of got faster and faster and faster. So, yeah that's about it.
The only reason I ask because like you don't really do speed in season anyway.
Nah.
Like pre-season, you might get a bit of exposure to like high speed running meters, but like it's very hard to maintain as a footy player.
It is, bro. And full credit to Rolsey. He wants a fast team. Like he wants a fast team in terms of like obviously my speed, but a fast team in terms of like transitions, ruck speed, ad line running, all that kind of stuff. You know, so. But for myself, like Rolsey's got a team in terms of the high performance team. They've got a team in there where we do a lot of speed during the week.
Oh, right.
So you have to run fast to get fast and stay fast. So full credit to them. They've really worked on, especially the outside backs, getting the full potential in our speed. So yeah, like fuck, I really suit the way that the Eels want to play, and that's fast. So I'm really enjoying it, bro, straight up.
Yeah, awesome, brother. You obviously signed for the rest of 2025, but the club has an option in their favour for 26. Is that right?
Yeah.
Obviously, they've got to make a decision mid-June to let you know if you're in their plans for next season. Has there been discussions? You know, how are you feeling about it all? Is that playing on your mind?
I totally forgot about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there you go. It's good.
That stuff sort of doesn't play with my head or anything, you know. So I just worry about it. Worry about what I got to do for the team, and like I said, I'm really enjoying. Probably if I wasn't enjoying where I was at, I'd probably think about it. But I'm actually really enjoying being at this club. Like it's fucking mad. It's good energy. Like I said, the boys are willing to work hard and willing to learn. There's no egos, I think.
Yeah, it looks like that.
There's no egos, like I said, like everyone wants to work hard and learn what Rolsey's brought to the club. So I'm just really enjoying it. I don't really think about that stuff. But yeah, I haven't had any conversations in terms of that. So hopefully hear back from the Eels really soon. Yeah,
well, I'll be surprised if they don't take up that option, but another club's gain, I guess. Round 3.
Yeah.
Actually, this is how long we haven't spoken. You make your club debut.
Yeah.
But you also play your former team, the Doggies. Like, what was going through your head leading up to that game? Like, what were you feeling?
I just wanted to play. I just like it, you know, when you're just sitting around at home and fucking like you just want to play like that. Once like you know, bro, like once the kickoff goes, you're just in the moment. Like you just play and it just goes like that. But just before that, I just want to play. I just want to hurry up because you're thinking so many things. Like, fucking. I was just more excited and nervous. Just wanted to get out there, and play some fucking footy, bro.
Any emotion going to that game? Because like you obviously were Colt out of the Bulldogs? Like, you had a lot of fans that loved you.
Nah, not at
Even,
all.
even facing your former teammates, like, no, didn't feel weird.
No emotion, bro. Because I know if you bring emotion into a footy game, it can zap your energy real
Close your
quick.
judgment
You know
too,
what I
yeah.
mean? So, being an experienced player now, you can't play footy on emotions. You got to be calm-headed.
It's got to be controlled emotion anyway.
Exactly right. So, I just try to control my emotions as much as possible. The Bulldogs boys were
into
they
you.
were stuck into me.
Oh, Critter did not stop coming for
Bro,
you.
he kept running past me and elbowing me in the shoulders and that. But I knew what he was doing. I know what Critter's like, you know. So he's trying to get in my head. But after 15, 20 minutes, he sort of left me alone. But when Wilso went over for that try, he come running past me and went like right in my head. And in my head, I was thinking he's like CUNT, but I just had to move on with my next job.
You did well.
But yeah, it was
Any trash talk? Surely. Give us something. There was
yeah,
something said. There was something.
Critter and Reedy, they were trying to give it to me.
Fans getting into you. The fans
Yeah,
actually would surprisingly booing you as much as I thought they would.
I didn't take note till after the game. Everyone was saying, "Oh, they were booing you," and I'm like, I didn't even know. I
didn't
I
pick up
thought
on it.
I knew they were chanting something, but I thought they were saying the referee's a wanker or something. So that's what I thought that they were saying. But yeah, when everyone was saying it after, I was like, oh, I didn't even take notice, you know. But yeah, Critter was into me, and I was saying, bro, I love it. I think my first touch, I knocked the ball on or something.
Bro,
And you rang me there after the game. You're like, did you lose your head? I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I felt like I didn't knock the ball on. Like, I know in the replay, I felt like I had control of the ball. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
you know?
you didn't have separation of the ball,
Yeah.
but there was a bobble
Yeah.
which made it. Yeah,
It was like it rolled.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck? So I just moved it like obviously being an experienced player, I know how to move on from that stuff. But yeah, Critter and Reedy and that were fucking giving it to me.
as
I
they
said,
should.
I love it, man. I love it.
Oh, I can picture that. I swear you've done that to me before.
Yeah.
I think down in Melbourne one time. My God, you talk some shit, man. I think it was my first game for South, and you would not shut up, bro.
But that's one of my strengths, bro. I know that's one of my strengths. Talking, communicating with my teammates.
It is your strength.
And telling the opposition team what they're doing, so they second guess themselves. So I've always been good at that. I know that's my strength.
You know, Benji, I used to remember playing against him, and it's a bit of I didn't understand it at the time, but now I understand why he was doing it. But like he'd compliment you.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you're going well, bro. Keep it up. And like, I don't know if he was trying to do that to drop the air. Like,
it's a mind thing.
Well,
Oh, yeah, we're going all right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Benji's saying I'm going good. You know? I go, does he want me to drop my guard or something? But like, I was, no, I was still out to kill. He wasn't going to get in my head. He was going to get in my head. For you personally, we're not even halfway through the season, but what kind of goals are you striving for yourself? Are you a goal setter? Like, do you think that before the year or not really?
Not really, bro. I just, I obviously want to play Origin and play for Australia again. I just need to stay on the field. I know last year I had a serious hemi issue. There was 9 weeks out. So for me, it's just about staying on the field, playing consistent football.
Yep.
That's probably my goal, really. Like just looking after my body a bit more, like I always have, but just going above and beyond, preparing the very best I can, so I feel the best I can on game day, and that's what I feel like I've done the last 2-3 years. Just last year, so unfortunate that I did my hemi for 9 weeks. It was the longest I've ever been out for. So, but this year, yeah, just same thing. Just try to feel as best as I can coming game day, and I've lost a lot more weight than last year. It's probably a big factor.
How much are we talking?
I'm 90 kilos now, so I've lost about 7 kilos. So,
wow.
Yeah, so, just maintaining my weight as well. And yeah, that's probably my goal. If I know I do that, then I'll have a successful year. I know that.
One thing that something that's fired me up in the last couple of weeks. I'm going to roll my sleeves up for this one.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
What would I say?
The refs. Then the NRL. But, bruh, to the refs' credit, they're doing what they're told.
Oh, I know.
And they've got so much pressure on them.
I know. I know. I'm not
And they're just doing their job.
But let me tell you, I was on tilt on the weekend watching footy. I watched the Doggies game. I think it was the first game to kick off round 8, whatever it was, against the Bronx. That was like, okay, all right, you know what? There was a couple there. Maybe they were warranted sin bins, okay. But that Montoya one, that sent me.
I can't remember that. What happened there?
Oh, man. He thought there was contact with the head and he sent him for 10 and I absolutely lost it. I'm like, you know what? It's the first game of the round. We can't get worse than this, surely. Then the last game of the round comes, the Tigers Sharks. We get a play called back 2 sets early. Polo goes up for 10 and I lost my shit, turned off the TV, which ended up being a good finish of the game, which I'm spewing about. But yeah, I'm just, it's just, I don't know why they're going to this sort of length. Like I feel like it's kind of started from, I don't know if you remember, I think it was like round 3 or 4, and the Sharks were playing the Bulldogs.
Yep.
And
Reed,
do you remember? Yeah,
Reed on Dan
Atkinson.
Yes,
you remember Atkinson dived on a loose ball, and then Reed's come over the top, and it looked pretty ugly. But he didn't take his head off, but he kind of did get contact with the head. The following week on the Monday or Tuesday night on 360, I remember Buzz Rothfield coming on, and blowing up about how the sin bins are not happening anymore. Like, what's going on? That was a warranted sin bin right then and then, and the ref didn't put the whistle in the mouth. And I feel like the NRL has a way to react to the media and the headlines and public perception a bit too much.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, every time there's a blow up about high shots or foul play, you see a massive overreaction time after time again by the NRL. Am I right or wrong? You feel that?
I do feel that, bro. It's like I said, it's sad for the referees. I feel like they're put under so much pressure and they've got bosses that tell them what to do.
Yep.
And it's rule changes after rule changes, bro. So full credit to them, bro. Like, I don't want to piss in their pocket on that, but
it's a hard gig. I get it.
It's a hard gig,
but the year started so great.
Yeah, I feel like the media put so much pressure on NRL to get these things right.
It's an overreaction, but
with all due respect, and I don't want to talk out of school here, but rugby league is not a soft game.
No, it's not.
The greatest players are tough people.
100%.
And that's what makes the game so great. True? Am I spitting facts?
No, you're 100%.
You're picking up what I'm putting down?
You're 100%
That's
right.
what I'm saying.
You're 100% right. I think the bunker involvement as well is a bit too much. I think the bunker getting involved and calling something out that happened 2 or 3 sets earlier, that kills the game. It frustrates the players and the fans. It kills all the momentum in the game. We're honestly going down the path of rugby union. There's so many stoppages happening. Like, the sin bins are almost like a tea break. Like, players are going off, chilling out for 10 and coming back fresh. I don't know. I think there has to be change going to Magic Round because obviously it's such a spectacle. And with all this noise around the crackdown and stuff like that. Like, I remember as well, Abdo went on to NRL 360 and he said there wasn't going to be a crackdown. Yeah. But obviously there is.
Just on the players too. Like, on the players, how frustrated the players must get after calling the play back five tackles before. Like,
you see the players
looking at each other. Yeah, like, you're just so zoned in, like, what's going on? And next minute someone gets sent off. Like, that's the most frustrating thing, especially when you're playing. Like, you're so F-U-C-K. You know what I mean? It's just like...
I think the game should go back to their original plan and original stance in letting the game flow and stop worrying about how the game is looked and worry about how it's played. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So what's the process with the referees? Do they do video on certain teams and players every week? So they're sort of they've got like a tip sheet?
Yeah,
How does that work?
Well, listen, going forward, I'm sure there's going to be a tip sheet on players that milking penalties because that's what we're allowing now. Like, I'm not going to name names, but I saw players on the weekend like get a little brush in their head and they give them an Oscar award. Like, they hit the ground and just clutch at their head and it's a penalty. Like, we're going down soccer territory now. Yeah. That's what they're allowing. Yeah, and that's just the players just kind of playing the game. Yeah. Like,
so
really,
do you reckon that's an issue there where they are doing video where they're not refereeing what's in front of them?
What's in front? Like, they're getting
you know what I mean?
A bit of that. But I personally believe that there has been a massive overreaction from the top down to the refereeing department and any sort of contact. Like, they must have got a rocket up their ass or something because any ref that sees any contact with the head, they're going.
Yeah.
So there's obviously been clear messaging around that. But I think the more they do this, the more fans will walk out the door. That's the reality. And like you said, rugby league is a physical game, bro. It's not for everyone. You cannot eliminate every single risk on the field, which is unfortunate, but you know what? It's what makes our game great. Why do we like Origin? You said it. We said it before. Why?
It's a tough game. It's a brutal game, and I think
There's
Origin
passion.
that's the blueprint of every game.
100%.
That's the blueprint for every game, I think.
A sip of water. That fired me up. It actually pissed me off. Like, it actually dead set pissed me off.
Oh, man. Nah, but yeah. Fuck.
Anyway, hopefully it gets fixed this weekend. Tigers had a good win on the weekend. We were just speaking about that. That was like reading all the news and the headlines around that situation. I don't know what to make of it, man. It's just such a weird set of circumstances. You know, you got Lachie Galvin get dropped, then gets brought back in the team, and it's pretty obvious that there's a bit of a divide in the sheds in the locker room. But they pulled off a mad win, and after the game, like they were just, you know, getting around each other, and you wouldn't even think there was anything going on. It was weird. But like credit to that kid, man. Like,
Yeah, he's got some mental toughness there, bro.
He's 19 with all the shit that was spoken in the media in the last couple of weeks, and for him to pull up that performance, unbelievable.
Nah, 100%. Like, I don't want to talk out of school here, but I feel like Benji handled it pretty well. Like,
100% he did.
The way he spoke to the media, all that kind of stuff, and give support to Lachie and his family. I think that's the right way to do it. But yeah, credit to Lachie Galvin. He handled that stuff really well, especially in his game against the Cronulla Sharks. As everyone knows, he plays 5'8". It's probably one of the hardest positions to play in the team, and steered the Tigers around really well and got them a result that matters the most. So
if I was a tippy man, I know where he's going.
Where's he going? Oh. The Roosters.
I'm going to say he's going to Parra, brother. But anyway, I think, I think he still needs to leave at the end of the year. I know he's contracted for 26, but I think he needs to leave after this season and go off to wherever he can get a good opportunity with another club. I think it's just untenable at this point in time. Like, I feel like, yes, it's great now. They got a good win. I don't know, when they start stringing a few losses, you know, Benji's in the pressure cooker, the club's in the pressure cooker. I fingers crossed they don't, but I just feel like it's a situation where, it's just ugly at the moment. Like, I feel like the club's kind of stuffed up in a way because, all right, they had the manager, Benji and Richo had that meeting together. After that meeting's done, the club thought it was the right thing to do to get on the front foot and let everyone know about Lachie parting ways and wanted to go to a different club. I think they shot themselves in the foot there. I think they should have kept it under wraps, not add any distraction, try to deal with it as best as possible behind the scenes. And then when November 1 hits, then they could have dropped that statement, and that's in the off-season.
Off-season,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
You're not playing football games.
It would have lasted a couple
end
of
of the day, I can understand why the club did it. You know, there's a few things behind the scenes where not many people know about, and I can understand that part. But in hindsight, I think if they had their time again, they'll take that back because they've played in Isaac Moses' hands perfectly. You know what I mean? Now he's claiming, you know, the kid's getting bullied and whatnot, and anyway, ugly, but hopefully it gets resolved soon. 2027, we got officially our 18th NRL team, the Perth Bears.
That's full official.
It's official.
Is it?
It's happening. Perth Bears will be coming back. The Bears will be coming back, and they'll be situated in Perth for 2027. So they'll be known as the Perth Bears from now on. So this
is that when PNG are there too?
PNG coming in 2028.
Oh, really? Yeah, right.
Yep. So the year after.
Yeah.
So the PNG got a bit of time up this sleeve to, you know, create a bit of infrastructure, build facilities, hopefully create a bit of a pathway system to the NRL. We all know the Kummels have a pretty good product over there. They love the game. They got passionate players, strong players, fit. So there is opportunity there. I think the coach that's kind of earmarked to take the job is Brad Arthur.
Yeah.
He's like the hot favorite. But that got me thinking, like, there's been a lot of talk around, like, do we have enough talent in the game to produce an 18th NRL team? I think we're going in dangerous waters at the moment because when you think about it, with my academy, I'm noticing that, I don't know about you, but back in my day, I was in Canterbury comp. We only play in Canterbury teams. We'll be playing 8 to 10 teams, right, in the competition. Now, you'll be lucky enough to play 3 teams from your local district.
Yeah.
And you're versing teams from Souths, you're versing teams from Cronulla, St. George, whatever. It's just spread out now. And that worries me because participation looks like it's dropped. What else worries me is I don't think there's enough talented coaches going around to actually take up on an NRL gig. That's my opinion.
That is a very good opinion.
I don't know if I'm talking out of school, but yes, Brad Arthur's a good coach. He took the Parramatta Eels to a grand final. But who else?
Yeah. It's so important to have obviously a good coach, but a good bunch of people that are obviously good people, but really know their stuff and are really connected with the players. I feel like every good organisation I've been to, it's the people that make the club and the culture. And like you said, bro, there's probably not much of that out there. There's only a fair few clubs that have that kind of people. So if you can find them people, then happy days. But
like I remember there was a few guys tossed up for the Parramatta job. I think Josh Hannay was one, assistant coach out of Cronulla.
Yeah.
I know there was, who else was there?
Is it John Morris or
John Morris? Yeah.
John Morris he's
assistant
for Tigers.
Assistant defensive coach of the Tigers. He was earmarked to be a head coach as well at Parramatta, I think. But yeah, there's not many. Just goes back to my question. Like, there's not many talented coaches going around. I'm like, coach, I don't know. Maybe I throw my head.
Outside back coach.
Oh, I throw my head at the ring. Who knows? All right, bro. A bit of fun stuff now.
Yeah.
You got chips in front of you. You got the chili in front of her. Now, you dodged me last time. You absolutely dodged me, and you lied to me.
Oh.
You lied to me. You said you're on this mad keto diet, blah, blah, blah. Then we went to go eat bloody alasil, and I saw you eating all the deep fried stuff, bread. Yeah,
Nah,
I remember. I remember. Truth or sauce, brother? Welcome. The first question I've got for you, have you ever had a teammate you really didn't get along with?
Nah.
Don't lie to me. There's always someone. There's always someone. We both get along with everyone, but there's always someone that.
Nah, honestly, bro, I'll get along with everyone. I'll straight out. I don't. Nah, I'll get along with everyone. Straight out. I wouldn't lie to you.
Boring. Okay. Next question. You've played at some of the biggest clubs in your NRL career so far. As a junior, was there one club you dreamed of playing for growing up?
I was a massive West Tigers supporter.
Were ya?
Huge. My mum's side of the family were South supporters. Dad's side of the family were Cowboy supporters. Me and my nan were the only Tigers supporters. And every birthday wish, like when you blow out the candles, was to play for the West Tigers.
Really?
Yeah. And it come true.
That's wild.
Yeah. So
How did you know the West Tigers?
how do I follow them?
No, how did you end up there?
So I was a South junior, played for Larparoos, under 13s to SG Ball. Then I ended up stuff didn't work out there because of off-field stuff, but ended up going to the Sharks. Had 2 seasons there under 20s, and then Tigers and Melbourne Storm were the 2 NRL clubs that wanted to give me an NRL contract, not top 30, but just a trainer trial. Thought I'd give it one last crack. Stayed in
Sydney.
In Sydney, and then ended up playing 9 games, and then the rest is history. So
Then you went to the other team that wanted you, Melbourne.
yeah, I just I didn't think too much of it, bro. Back then, I thought it was just like a what do you call it, like just a last chance sort of thingy to make it, and that's why I just took the job at the Tigers, give it one last crack, and sort of figured it out from there.
Did you play with Mitch at the Tigers?
Yeah, I was with Mitch.
Teddy,
Brooksy, Woodsy,
oh my God.
Curtis Sirinen.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's fucking a lot of us, bro. We had a grouse team.
Interesting. What's the most ridiculous pre-game ritual that you have ever seen or do? I've seen some shockers.
Pre-game. Like, you always put me on the spot with these questions.
You said you like to be put on the
I
spot.
know,
You never
I
want me to
know.
prep you.
I know.
I'll tell mine while you're thinking.
Yeah,
Trent Merrin once.
Yeah.
I don't know. He grabs a footy and he'll stroll up in the shit. He gets very animated. He gets very amped up, Big Trent. And like he'll grab the footy and he walks around headbutting the footy, like banging his head on with the football, like pretty hard. And I'm like, okay. And that would, like, without fail, every single game he would do that. It was just very bizarre. There is a funny story about Adam McDougall. Remember Adam, Mad Dog? Have you heard this story?
No, I don't think so.
Before the game, he used to get like DP.
Yeah.
You know, get the hands in there, splash on those big quads, and he used to like give his quads like positive affirmations, like talking them up, like,
Oh, yeah, you like that?
yeah,
Oh.
no, like you're gonna have a big game today. You're gonna run for this. You're gonna break
Oh, no
tackles. You know, and he used to
way.
rub DP to his legs. Yeah, true story.
I don't have any.
You never seen any funny weird ones?
No.
OCD. A few players have OCD. You know, like to touch something like before a game, or they like have to walk around something.
There was a story with a Union player. I forgot his name, but he always used to, every time he scored a try or do something good, he'd run to the fence, touch the fence, and then come back on the field. It was, I forgot his name. It was a winger. He was a winger, and he always had like comb over hair. White fella, Aussie lad. I forgot his name, but anyways, that was a pretty freaky story, I reckon.
Yeah, very freaky. Yeah.
You always just go to this one spot and always touch the fence. Yeah,
Oh God. Well, you're gonna have to eat a chip regardless. I'm sorry.
why?
Just do it.
All right, so
Just do one.
is it hot?
No,
No, don't put that on there.
you have to.
That's fucking shit.
What do you mean?
Oh, okay, hurry up, Bergs.
All right. There you go. See, nothing.
That's fucking hot
I
as.
promise you, it's not that hot.
It's gonna
Ask everyone.
sting my ring.
Eat the whole thing, boy. All right. Magic round this weekend.
Oh, it's fucking yuck, bro. Oh. Give me some milk, bro. That's fucked.
Okay. Oh, push through. Come on, we're almost there. Bring the mic back.
I fucking hate that shit, bro.
Your face has actually changed. You know? Oh, yeah, magic round. You see the
It's fucked.
Oh, the photo went. Anyway, magic round this weekend.
Yeah.
Love playing on magic round, obviously. When do you guys fly up?
Fly up Thursday afternoon. Play Friday, so after captain's on, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful, brother. Beautiful. Well, that's a wrap for the show. I hope you all enjoyed it. Do you want to say anything to your fans and loyal followers?
Why are you trying to get me to speak on the podcast?
Hey, good seeing you, brother. Great to have you back.
It's always a pleasure, bro. Always a
Hopefully,
pleasure.
we'll build a bit more consistency like we did last year and start spinning
You-
some more cool guests for you guys, all right? I promise.
You keep flying overseas, bro. What do you mean? No.
We're back, baby. We're
Appreciate
back.
it, bro.